Hello everybody and welcome to this replay. This is Chronic bringing you this game between AxAlicia and Bomber. Okay, I know Bomber, but AxAlicia I'm not so familiar with. Doesn't really matter, we'll see how the game goes, what happens, etc. Let me just go ahead and say that this is a TVP matchup, so Terran versus Protoss on this rather narrow map, let's put it so. And we got an immediate scout here coming in from Alicia. I'm guessing it's a he, but AxAlicia, I'm hoping it's a she. Let's put it so, shall we? Anyhow, let me just bring out the production tab and have a look what is going on. We have a very forward pylon here. I do not understand what is the deal with this. Perhaps some sort of perhaps some sort of shenanigans is in store for us here. No gateways, no pylons, no nothing in the main, just worker production. That's it. Well, gateways, it's a bit early for them as I say it, but here we go. We have a proxy gateway coming in. Damn, if Bomber doesn't even go for a wall off, this is a bit of a risky thing to do. Maybe not that risky, but still though, not the brightest of ideas. You get a bit of an earlier barracks there. However, you get a completely open front gate, and this is gonna come to this could backfire on him by a pretty large margin, I would say. Uh, we're just gonna monitor the supply and what happens with it and how it goes. We have the first gateway here. Will the Zealot be coming out? No, it will not. Yes, it will actually, just a bit delayed. And we have the Cybernetics core immediately coming in. I was hoping that this would be a double gateway play, but no. Cybernetics core is there, so we're gonna see a Stalker or two. And now he sees the Scout. I mean, it is a bit of a delayed Scout, but nothing really to indicate that it is a proxy of some sort or anything of a kind. Have the orbital command coming in, but I'm afraid, my friend, it will not help you a lot versus that proxy rush. Reaper coming out, and this Reaper is going to completely miss. This will not see this. This Reaper Scout will only get to see the base at a late stage, by which time he will not be able to react in the proper manner. Will he notice it now? Yes, no, maybe. Oh my god, he even places in an early expansion. Come on, he has to utilize this. Reaper's gotta see it. This is why you should scout with SUVs. I mean, if you lose this game, this is why you should scout with SUVs. If not, oh well, fuck it. This expansion being immediately cancelled, losing this SUV, Stalker coming in, and I just don't see Bomber holding this off. Like, no, maybe if he pulls all of his SUVs off, reactor, he should really take that reactor down, should not allow it to come up. There's no reason to do that. I mean, he's gonna have a double production, and you don't really want that double production to ever be effective. But those SUVs repairing, oh, for fuck's sake, Alicia, for fuck's sake. I mean, this is basically a Bronze League mistake, but oh well. Doesn't really matter, it would seem. Second Stalker here. Now, if he had two Stalkers here, this would be a completely different story. The Zealot surrounded, but he certainly paid for his worth. One Marine coming out, second barracks being constructed. If only you had that second Stalker now. If only you had it. But you do not. And if only you had a second gateway, that would be even better. Then you would be victorious for sure. But the workers' loss count is counting. Oh man, where is that thing? Harvesters, it's 15 to 16, surprisingly. However, how long will this hold? I mean, he's just plotting them, but he has lost a good deal of them. I wonder how many has he lost? On the not sorry, not on the income. Just pay attention to the battle, not at my fucking words, because my fucking words are retarded. It's 14 to 16, but where is the units lost? There we go, L apparently. So he has managed to kill 15 workers. Well, maybe not 15, I would say that it's 13 because of that one Reaper and the Marine, I think. The Stalker still making rounds through the base. Couple of very low SUVs. Must not die, must not allow the surround. Do not allow the surround to happen. Run for your life. Kill more. Make him pay. I mean, you might have killed a lot, but you certainly haven't done a lot in your base to make it worth your while. It, not a, the game is still not I mean, the game is very far from over, even though he's managed to kill 20 SUVs straight up in the very beginning of the game, and that just looks ridiculous. Production stopped here, expansion coming in. Shouldn't actually stop the production of units, should keep it up, and should he keep it up going non-stop. I mean, even if he has stopped, even if the push is over, I mean, a counter push can always emerge from Bomber and you can get screwed. You do not want something of a kind to happen, not at all. This expansion is going to wait for quite a while. I imagine you should have at least 2 Zealots here, primarily because those Marines will tear these Stalkers apart if their numbers are large enough. If you have some Zealot, this is not going to work as well, and this Reaper is just going to bounce back. He won't be able to do much here, but maybe at the expansion, as the core cannot be at 2 places at the same time. You're not going to take it down with a Reaper, trust me on that one. Perhaps just get some scouting information, but by this point of time, oh, he sees the robotics facility. Okay, so that Reaper has already paid for his worth. Pylon coming in here, but no forge, so no cannons. And this Reaper's days seem to be numbered. Come on, fire, 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 kill the Reaper. My god, how many shots does it take to kill a man with 2 pistols and a jetpack full of fuel on his back? And now there's one Stalker in the main. I wonder where did he come from? Did he actually pull one from down here? Okay, I'm just gonna call it's gonna be she from now on. I'm gonna assume that it's a she, and I'm gonna believe that it's a she, and I'm gonna hope it's a she. Anyway, Alicia with Mothership Core now patrolling, but patrolling a bit of a weird spot, I would say. There's 3 Stalkers remaining here, blocking this expansion from coming in. Barracks just keep on popping double gas, so he's gonna focus. I'm guessing he's gonna go for those Marauders with larger numbers and some tech and some upgrades as well. Yep, Stim is on the way, but that's about it in terms of upgrades. 2 Marines, 1 Marauder being constructed, this base being hammered away, and there's way too many Marines here. I mean, I do not understand why is he keeping them in the back and just allowing this base to take damage for no good reason, really. I do not understand this at all. This maybe a micro mistake or something like that. He definitely has enough in this composition to take this down, or at least to push it away, if nothing else. Ah, he was waiting for a Marauder. Okay, I get it now. But still, they took a lot of damage on that orbital command. 1 Marauder is here, so he won't be safe until he actually has a couple. But for the moment, just have a tag game, and he can't actually take him down. Stimpack is here. These Stalkers, well, their lifespan has just become a lot shorter, I would say. Warp gates in place. I wonder what would be the point of upgrading this particular warp gate. Maybe you can warp something in your main base or something of a kind. But you're gonna lose the cybernetics score. Yep, he does exactly that. See, there's a warp in the main. Lose the cybernetics score, which is a bit of a tech loss. Should probably maybe reconstruct it somewhere, just to be on the safe side. Double Forge coming in. And will we see that extended terminal lance upgrade? Yes, no, perhaps. Where is it? Where is it? Where is my building? I don't actually see it. Robotics Bay, that's what I'm looking for. No, the Robotics Bay is not in the play. I'm an idiot for even trying to look for it, as I have a buildings tab somewhere where I can actually perfectly see all the buildings that are in the play. Structures, of course. It's not buildings, it's structures. Does he have this? Yes, he does have the Robotics Bay. No, not that one. Apparently I can't click on it and it won't drop me to it, but there is one in the field, definitely. Somewhere around, it doesn't really matter. In any case, no terminal lance upgrade, probably still in construction. And we have 1-1 upgrades coming in for Alicia. She has a double forge in the far back of her base. She wants to make sure that those things don't get cancelled. And here is the fucking Robotics Bay. Come on, click on it, click it. Second Colossus here, and this push ain't gonna do shit. This is basically lost units for nothing. I didn't lose that much. The expansion, in spite of everything, has managed to kick in. It is functional, it is operational, But Alicia's expansion is a lot fresher. I mean, not fresher in that sense, but it has been mining for a longer period of time. Not for that much for a longer period of time, but still. Double Colossus, and he might she might actually be considering a push here or something of a kind. I mean, it is sure to come. Uh, yeah, not wouldn't agree with the Immortal at this stage, really. There's a fear of those drops now. This cannon, it will certainly help, but it won't go a very long way for her. There, she really needs a bigger army supply. She's in the deficit now. Bomber is has caught up to her and will soon exceed if nothing is done about it. Extended Terminal lands here should opt for yet another Colossus. But doesn't matter. Vikings are here now, and actually, Immortal wasn't such a bad choice. There's like already four of them in the skies, and two of them en route, so that's gonna be six Vikings total versus what? Versus two of these. They're gonna tear them apart completely, as long as they can get a good position. Blink coming in, so we're gonna see some very nice Blink play. I sincerely hope. Uh, Bomber finally starting up Terra Infantry armor upgrade for level 1. That's gonna help to mitigate the differential a bit, but 2-2 has already started for Alicia, and keep in mind that these are double upgrades for both attack and defense, whilst Bomber is just upgrading his defenses. I am correct. No, actually, he has finished weapons upgrade, and now he's going up for the armor upgrade, but he's just doing it off of a single engineering bay, and that can take a shitload of time in comparison to just popping it from two forges. Ghost Academy now on the en route. We're gonna see some nice EMPs, I sincerely hope. Also the snipes on potential Templars at a certain point of time in the game, if the game lasts long enough, I would say. But this army is just so weak. I mean, it is meager. It just looks like nothing compared to what Bomber has at this point of time. I mean, look at the size of this in comparison to the Protoss army. Has about a 40 supply. There's a 40 supply differential, and Alicia, you need to do something about this now if you hope to hold this push, if you hope to have any chance of holding this push. When those ghosts come in with EMPs, this is going to become a very fucked up situation for you. Yeah, there we go. Stalkers, Zealots, they're all warping in, so that's gonna go a very long way to help you out. You need way more Stalkers and way more Zealots for that. And I would even argue that at this point of time, unlike a moment ago, Immortals sound like a very good idea, because those Colossi are gonna fall like flies if there are a good amount of Vikings out in the field. How many Vikings does he have? 10 Vikings to 4 Colossi, good ratio for Bomber. He will be able to do a shitload. Alicia sees these Vikings. I wonder if she changed her mind about the Colossi. Apparently no, she's queuing yet another one. Charge is coming in, and we also have Templar Archives. Probably one of the few things that can really save her, really turn the tides in her favor, but she just doesn't have the time for that Storm upgrade to come and kick in. She will need to engage, and I'm afraid that you just cannot buy that amount of time. With Stutter Step, you actually need to win a major engagement or something like that. Colossi doing their work in spite of the Viking numbers. There's a but she's broken. She's being broken here completely. Did not hold. GG has left the game, has been defeated, and Bomber takes this game. All of these games are pretty much from sets, but I do tend to like scout the replay, should I say? Let's put it like that. Just scout it. Sometimes I see who wins, but most of the times I don't. And I just want to make sure that it's a replay worthy of a cast or something like that. Sometimes my brain works in very mysterious ways, and I generally tend to cast a shit replay or something of a kind. Well, not generally, but from time to time. Hopefully, this wasn't one of them, but I always want you to be the judges and not me, because my perspective is a lot different from the crowd, from the people watching it, from the collective perspective, so to say. In any case, I'm gonna try to cast a few more replays, and then I'll upload them. I keep saying this, but I just don't have the chance to upload them these days. It's kind of difficult. Anyway, these are my first StarCraft 2 replays. Hope you enjoyed, hope you liked, mainly for fun. So I really do hope that you enjoyed it. If you have, then my purpose is fulfilled. In any case, bid you farewell till next time.